Good morning. Happy Veda Day, whatever today is. I've missed like 3 days. Uh, no real reason for missing other than just being busy and being caught up and not even picking up my phone. I have, I had a good friend that got married this weekend, and there was a whole bunch of people that went to that wedding, and I just was not in a position to go right now. Not with the littles I have, and it just, financially, and it just didn't make sense to put. It just wasn't feasible. I just couldn't do it right now for a lot of different reasons, not just one particular. And the weather, other than this week, other than Friday, was perfect. Yesterday was rainy, but it was okay. We played outside quite a bit the past. I don't even know when the last time I vlogged this, so I'm not sure. Anyways, we just have a lot going on, and just kind of taking a back burner. But I'm going to continue on this Vlogmas train because the Veda train, because I want to finish it out. My surgiversary will be next week, I think, and I honestly, I think I'm in my 7 or 8 years. I don't even know. How sad is that? 2012 was my surgery. So y'all figure that out. 7 years. And obviously I've been eating like not my best. So I am reining that in as of today. Again. How many times have y'all heard me say that? It's so funny too, because I got on an exercise program last week with my husband's best friend, and then he ended up being sick, and so we didn't get to finish that out. Anyways, yeah, there's just been a lot. I also purchased some shoes for myself that I will probably let you see from TJ Maxx. I never spend money on myself really, but it was time, and I needed all new shoes, and not all new shoes, but I needed summer shoes. I needed all the things. What else? Oh, I know. So, I think the last video I made for you was kind of a Debbie Downer video. It was a series of videos, and then I think I was having a really bad day, and I'd eaten really crappy, and then somebody, I think Miss Nancy Jackson, made a comment about, she thought I was probably a great mom, but, until I quit making excuses, I was only going to find myself in the same pool again, over and over again, and she thought maybe I needed to quit focusing on weight loss for a while and put it on the back burner and focus on other things until I could get it together. And I really appreciate any constructive criticism that I get. I feel like, I put myself out there. You guys are a blessing, and you guys are a blessing, and I always love your support. And when you tell me that I'm being a beehole, I love all those things. But here's the thing. I do make tons of excuses, and if you've been following me for a long time, then you know that that's just unfortunately been kind of one of the things I didn't used to do, but definitely since having kids. I follow this girl that I went to college with who recently just had a baby. Hold on, stay there. Enjoy the scenery. Hey, what's she doing? Baby. I just don't want her to be in here. I know you don't. I'm just going to turn your water off, okay? Why? Because it's too high. Sorry, I just didn't want to stop and start this video over. So before she had the baby, she was a Beachbody coach, and she was all the Beachbody stuff. That's another topic for another day. I'm not anti-Beachbody, but one of the things she keeps posting is that her son will never be her excuse. I'm going to cry. He will only be her why. And then I watched her, he's like a month old, make a video where she exercises with him in the Moby wrap. And part of me was like, wow, she's a real inspiration. I'm going to cry. She's a real inspiration. That is amazing. Way to go, girl. You get it. You're doing this thing. You're a real woman's woman. And then part of me was like, really? Because when I had one kid, one unmobile child, one 7-week unmobile child, I could have done that as well. Now, I didn't. And maybe I did. We did start exercising with Oz anyways. I started walking him in the stroller pretty early on. But he got where he didn't love the stroller really early on as well. So, you know, there are a lot of excuses that I make. And my children are some of those excuses that I use. Is that wrong? Probably. Is that right? Maybe. You know, it really just depends on how you look at it. I am really trying to grow and change my heart and my mind because I'm not in a... If you guys follow me for a long time, you know that I'm a Christian. I know that's not always welcomed in this world. But I am not in a good place spiritually like I need to be as well. So that takes a back burner. That takes a beating on your heart. There's just a lot. And I'm not looking for pity or sympathy. And I'm always very thankful for your criticism and your constructive criticism. I'm not thankful for the thumbs down, but I'm always thankful for the constructive criticism. The thumbs down bothers me. I don't even care other than it just, you have no balls. If all you're going to do is thumbs down and you're not even going to say, hey, I hate your content, or your kids are ugly, or you're fat and a loser, then the thumbs down is just dumb. Like, I don't understand. I just don't that logic. I don't understand. That's not why I'm here. I do use my kids as an excuse. I do use being tired as an excuse. I do use my daughter being ridiculously into everything at this point and not being able to get anything done as an excuse. I do use my weight or my whatever. At this very moment in time, I have a lot of excuses. You are right. And maybe I should step back from trying to lose weight. But I can't. I can't give in. And do you know why? Because I have 2 beautiful children who may always see me as a fat mom. But it will be one that always tried to make healthy choices and healthy decisions. And one that always tried to move her body. That always tried to get back on that wagon. And maybe I am a little bit of a failure. And yes, one of my children is in a bathtub with the door shut and the water's too high, and the other one's in the other room screaming. And I keep telling myself there will be a time and a place where, and it's not right now, but there will be a time and a place where I will have time to work on my body and my fitness and get back to 180 Sarah. And that is not right now. But I can never give up. And I can never stop trying. And even though I may not get to my 100% goals, every Monday morning, every Sunday, every Wednesday, whatever day I decide to start back after I've fallen off the wagon again, I feel like is a new chance to show my kids and myself that I can do it. Even if in 6 hours I fail. I just can't give up. So that's where I'm at. That's what we're doing. This morning, I'm not having sugar. Today is I'm not having sugar. That's my goal for the whole day, is to not have sugar. Anyways, I love you guys. Miss Nancy, thank you for your comment. Thank you for following me on this journey and sticking around for me blabbering. Thank you for being there for my successes and for my downfalls. Thank you for always sticking with me. Being through all the pregnancies and praying for me and cheering us on and telling me I'm fat and all the things you guys do. I appreciate you.